I'm on a bike ride with my son.
A father and son day out brought to an abrupt end. Officers investigating a stabbing handcuff Andrew Boateng and arrest his son Hugo. He is 13 and both are innocent.
I said he's going to taser my son. He's 13 years old. What would that have done to him?
Well, I just kept shouting out, "Stop, that's my son. He's only 13. Stop, that's my son." Again, it was all inaudible at the time because the officers, of course we didn't know the officers at that time, sort of came with sort of kind of high aggression levels, and there was loads of shouting, etc. So I was quite in shock, really.
Fearing he was at first being mugged, Hugo ran into the undergrowth, which scarred his face. But it was what happened next which frightened him the most.
At that point, I didn't know it was an officer until he pulled out his taser. He was aiming it at me, and he threatened to shoot me if I moved. I felt really scared and worried because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Andrew's worried about the long-term effects on his son. For the 2 nights after the incident, he slept in his parents' room.
Afterwards, I was really worried about going out on my own if that happens again. After that, I've been more aware of whenever I hear sirens or see police go past, I'm I kind of worry a bit.
The officers were responding to a stabbing in the nearby park and said that both father and son matched the description of their suspects, black males. For those campaigning for fairer policing, it's all too familiar.
The Police and Criminal Evidence Act says that officers need to have reasonable grounds to carry out their duties. Now, in this case, I don't believe that officers had reasonable grounds to suspect those particular 2 people were doing anything wrong. What needs to happen is that officers need to be aware that they have powers and they can be abused. So in order for them not to be abused, they need to provide a service that's professional, courteous, and is one that doesn't leave people feeling traumatised.
The Metropolitan Police has made a voluntary referral to the Independent Office for Police Conduct for them to assess the incident. In a statement, they say 2 senior officers have visited the individuals concerned to speak with them so we can learn from this particular incident. We are keen to maximise any learning that comes from this.
We're doing a charity bike ride.
The police want incidents like this stamped out, but this family is shaken and the impact could be long-lasting. Ashna Harinag, Sky News.